Hey, what's going on, everyone? Sly here with Flo. And Flo, your boy Chase Daniels is out there pumping up Brock Purdy. Now, before we talk about Chase Daniels, if you guys don't know, he used to be NFL quarterbacks for how many years? Like 10 plus years, seems like.
Yeah.
I liked him personally out of Missouri. I thought he was a solid quarterback. I actually thought he would be a starter one day, but it seemed like he was like a backup everywhere he went. But he actually has some strong words. He was actually talking to Brian Baldinger on the NFL Network, but this is what he had to say. Check this out.
Well, the Brock Purdy slander needs to completely go away. It's a tragedy. If you're telling me that Brock Purdy does not make every throw in the book for an NFL quarterback, I will tell you, you have not watched and broken down game film like Baldy and I have. Okay, everyone wants to say Brock Purdy is a system quarterback. I say Brock Purdy makes that system go. Yes, he has great teammates around him, players around him. Okay, his record, including the playoffs, is 20-5. 20-5 for a guy that was drafted the last overall pick, mystery relevant, and that one of those losses was the NFC Championship game last year in which he tore up his elbow. It didn't even play. Yeah. And so you're telling me when all the chips are pushed in, you have to drive down this field. Okay, they started on the 31-yard line. Just completion after completion after completion in the rain, in which he had struggled mightily in 3 quarters. Yeah, he missed some throws. Okay, that happens. But when all your chips are pushed in, you have to score a touchdown to win. That's what you do. So all these people out here, that it's been a narrative all year long. I'm saying actually dive into the film. Okay, he's not a system quarterback. He makes that system go. Baldy, I know for a fact you believe, because you're a film nut like I am. I just don't understand the slander whatsoever.
So that pumps me up because it just pretty much confirms what we've been talking about, how every darn person that watches film, like hours and hours of film, I'm not saying just on a talk show radio or whatever, or on a show, is out there saying that this dude is more than the system quarterback. He's a really good quarterback. He can make all the throws. And that's what me and you personally, we see it, man. We see a dude that's out there on fire, hitting the shot, hitting the open guys. I know we have talent, but dude, if you a badass quarterback back in the day, from Joe Montana, Peyton Manning, Tom Brady, all these guys, they all had badass receivers, and a great system, I guess you could say. But what do you think about Chase Daniels out there pretty much going at bat for Brock?
Yeah, man, I like what he said. Pretty much the biggest thing is how these guys actually watch the film. Him and Brian Baldinger, there's other guys like your boy Mark Schlereth. They're actually really watching the game tapes and really truly analyzing the stuff. All these other pundits, they're all kind of regurgitating the same information, saying that he's a system quarterback. But I like what Chase Daniels said in this video and what he tweeted. He said, no, that's not the case. Brock Purdy is actually the system. He is not a system quarterback. He is the system. He's the reason why it operates so well, because not only can he make all the throws, but he's able to process things quickly like that. So he's able to make the correct decision in an instant, and that's what makes him good. So when you need those game-winning drives, we go out and get it. Last week with Jimmy Garoppolo,
that would never happen.
We would have lost that game. He probably would have thrown a pick similar to what Jordan Love did, and that would have been the game for us. But no, Brock Purdy, when it mattered most, he didn't get flustered. He wasn't worried. He wasn't running his mind. Well, he was running his mind 1,000 miles per hour, but he was doing the correct calculations, and he was able to boom. Well, who did he hit? Ayuk, and then after that, Conley.
So and then
Kittle. So
Jennings,
he was
everybody.
He was boom, boom, boom. He was able to make the right reads every single time. So man, Chase Daniel, I hadn't heard this name in a while, but man, this guy was spot on that.
Yeah, I watch him on YouTube. Him and JT O'Sullivan, they have their QB schools, and both of them, I watch tons and tons of film. They've been saying this all year pretty much, but it seems like the most popular guys out there, like the Nick Wrights, Skip Bayless, Jennings, these guys right here that don't watch the film, they just have a topic and they talk about it. They don't know what the hell's going on. I love it that all these guys, from even Greg Cosell, the lead guy of NFL Films, that watches, he says 50 hours of film every week. These guys know what they're talking about, man. And Brock, man, I don't know what it is, man. I don't know what it is, what they have against him, all the slander that's going on, but it's absolutely baloney. And You never have seen anything like this from a dude that just goes out there as an MVP candidate. We found out yesterday he was an official MVP candidate, and just getting slandered, man. And then freaking, you heard Nick Wright today say, "Oh well, if anyone votes for Brock Purdy for MVP, their vote needs to be taken away." Like all this baloney stuff. It's absolutely insane, you know. And Nick Wright, we know Nick. He's a freaking little guy. He's never freaking played the game. He just talks and he gets, you know, I gotta give him credit though, man. He's freaking making bank. Just stop bashing Brock Purdy, which I guess it works for him. But if you want to be honest, man, you got to be honest. In the end of the day, man, Brock, he's him, and we just haven't had to do driving down the field like that to win the game. Like, let's be honest, Alex Smith couldn't do that. Kaepernick didn't do that. Jimmy G didn't do that. None of them really did it. You know, this is the guy. You know, the last dude to do it since Steve Young and the catch. You know, Steve Young, when he won the championship. That's why I'm saying. I know what's his name did it. Alex Smith, but still, the next week we lost. So hopefully we get this win. But absolutely 100% on board with what Chase Daniels said.
Yeah, man, and like you said, I know there's a lot of people who are like usually sticking up for like Kaepernick. He did good that 1 year, but
he did good, yeah.
But
that 1
after
year,
that,
it kind of flamed out.
When they started getting that game footage on him, that's when he started regressing because he didn't change things up. He wasn't able to process the defenses that they started adjusting to him. And so I know a lot of people in the comments are always like, well, Kaepernick did this. He did for 1 year. I give him that. But after that, once the defenses started scheming for him, he couldn't adjust. But Brock Purdy, he's gone through a full year. The defenses have seen him, and they still haven't figured him out yet, you know? So that's the thing.
And I think a lot of it has to do with Brock Purdy. He is like an average looking guy and stuff. And he's getting all these people are talking about like, oh, everyone's loving #1 in fan voting for the Pro Bowl. So it's like, you're at the gym, man, and there's this beautiful girl and this guy who's like an average looking dude, 5'2", and he has her, and everybody's around. You got the Nick Wrights around, the scrawny ass Nick Wrights looking like, how in the hell is this little guy? How does this guy get the hottest girl? That's what it is, I think. That right there may be it. You know, the guy, that average looking guy, he's got the hot babe, man. He's got everyone talking about all the people that, you know, a lot of people that don't even like the Niners are talking about Brock Purdy, man. You heard Vladimir Putin the other day. Oh my gosh, I love me some Brock Purdy. So it happens, man. That's probably what it is. These other guys just don't know what's going on. And you know, Brock Purdy, man, he's like the star of the show, man. He's like the homecoming king, you know. That's what it is. And there's people out there that are envious of this guy just because, you know, he has it, man. First, they don't know what it is, but he has it, and they just don't want to give him credit, you know. At the end of the day, sometimes you just got to give credit to that homecoming king. But hey, man, you got it. You won the votes. You're the man. We'll see what happens later on. If he wins the championship, they'll give him that credit. But right now, you just got the haters out there.
Yeah, man, that's going to be the biggest thing. You just got to get that championship to put that seal of approval on you, because right now, if you don't, obviously they're going to keep continuing. It's Brock Purdy. I don't want to put too much pressure on him, but if he gets that off the way, they're going to be silent after that. They won't have nothing to say, and it's going to be, they're going to be like, look, they're going to look back at guys like Chase Daniel, Brian Baldinger, Mike Sareth, who said this a long time ago, and they're going to be like, man, these guys are right. We got to listen to these guys more instead of your boy Nick Wright, Skip Bayless, all those haters.
And it's crazy, man. Steve Young, it took him a while to finally get the monkey off his back. It seems like Brock Purdy, a year and a half, and he's already trying to get the monkey off his back. It's like, dude, this guy's been in the league for like 10 seconds, and all these guys are acting like Colin Cowherd, like he's been in the league for 10 years, and he needs to get it now or else it's so. Like, dude, relax, man. He was drafted literally last year in April, and you're out here like he needs to do it because we don't believe in him, and he's an average quarterback, and all this stuff. And then Colin Cowherd had the audacity to say, oh, without Deebo Samuel, they're the Las Vegas Raiders. Man, kick rocks, man. He's still mad. He doesn't like the Niners because, you know, Trey Lance porked his girlfriend. I mean, excuse me, his daughter. So, man, this guy has, I don't know what he has against the Niners. It's absolutely crazy. But, I mean, I just don't get it. He just hates a Niner quarterback. It's absolutely insane. But Brock Purdy, he will, I believe, get the last laugh when it's all said and done. All these guys, haters, are going to have to eat that crow and let the homecoming king cook, baby.
All right,
let's go.
Well, you guys let us know in the comments what you guys think about Chase Daniels' take. Like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. See y'all next time.
Peace.